Lueroi's Pokemon Black and White 2 walkthrough, Part 45. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and youngsters and lasses, and hikers, and bug catchers, and fishermen, and people with blue hair? How's it going? We're still here on Route 13, and last time we checked out the southern side of Route 13, which came from Tangela Town. Today we're going to check out the northern side, which leads to Lacunosa Town, starting with this fisherman here. Arrgh, it got away! I almost caught it too! Times like this call for a Pokemon battle! I end every sentence with an exclamation mark! But yeah, this guy let his fish go, how unfortunate. Maybe it was just SpongeBob and Patrick playing hooky, you know, going on the hook, scored all the way up, and then just jumping down and floating to the bottom. But yeah, this guy's got a Basculin level 39, so I brought on my Unpheasant today, because it's a little bit lower on levels and could use some experience points, so... yeah, I'm going to start off with a Fly. Now, I've noticed everyone likes to use this move lately in the game, Soak. It's actually, like, such an annoying move. I mean, luckily it doesn't do any damage to you, but it turns you into a water type. I mean, how dumb is that? My bird becomes a water type. Like, what? That makes no sense, but... it's kind of annoying because it messes with your same type attack bonus, so... yeah, you know, my flying and normal types won't do as much damage. And next up is Staryu, but on the good side, water-type moves are weak to me, so you also get the defensive benefits, I guess. But this return should take down the Staryu without any problems, and there we go. 843 experience points, we took down Fisherman Damon. I lost again, but it was nice to take my mind off fishing for a bit. Alright, now get your mind back on fishing, because you're a fisherman, that's all you're ever good for in life. Yeah, here's his other buddy up here. Hopefully this guy isn't failing at catching fish. Hopefully he's reeling them all in today. Check out my Alomomola! It took me 100 Pokeballs to catch it! Holy crap, dude, 100 Pokeballs? Like, that must be one insane Alomomola. You know, I don't even think it's that hard of a Pokemon to catch. So maybe you should try, like, doing some damage to it, weakening it a little, maybe, like, paralyze it, put it to sleep. Maybe not just throw Pokeballs all day. I mean, why did he just go for a Great Ball or an Ultra Ball or something? Like, no, 100 Pokeballs, I will catch this thing, I swear. But you know what, let's go with an Air Slash this time. Yeah, Alomomola has a lot of HP, but, not as high of special offense as defense, so Air Slash does a little more, and like you saw, it has a chance of flinching. And sometimes you flinch twice in a row, which is awesome, so let's finish this thing off. Yeah, 100 Pokeballs wasted, and all you got to do was flinch 2 turns in a row. How pathetic. Alright, so that'll get me up to level 38, which is excellent, so we're rolling along nicely here. Oh, and we're gonna learn Razor Wind at level 38. Let me describe Razor Wind in 2 words. It sucks, man! No, Razor Wind is horrible. Don't teach it to your Pokemon. It's a 2-turn attack, right? So you waste a whole turn charging up, and you have to take damage. Then you finally get to hit for 80 base power, but what's the point? You could have done 2 attacks in that number of time. He's like, I guess the number of Pokeballs I use doesn't mean a thing. Yeah, it really doesn't, man. It really doesn't. We should just try Ultra Balls or something, but... yeah, like, Fly and Dig are good 2-turn attacks because, you know, you avoid getting hit the next turn, but moves like Razor Wind, Skull Bash, not so much because, you know, I just don't recommend them. You waste an entire turn charging up, you have to take damage, and then you're essentially only hitting for half the damage since it's a 2-turn attack, so... yeah, that's my take on it. Anyways, I am gonna heal up here because, Mr. Avian here is a little weak and needs some Moo Moo Milk, so... let's get those bones nice and strong, get our HP healed up, and now we can just go ahead and rock and roll down the beach here. Oh, and check this out, right here, hidden in the sand, you got Pokemon Pearl version. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna catch myself a Palkia, man. Now it's not actually Pearl version, it's just a Pearl, but if you are interested in legendary Pokemon, then check this out, it's Cobalion, one of the, legendaries you can catch in this game, and believe it or not, you can actually go catch it now. It's not gonna run away, it's just hanging out here on Route 13 like it's not even a big deal, so, yeah, Cobalion, easily the best Pokemon to catch here on Route 13. Some of the other new Pokemon, you've got Tangela, Pelipper, Lunatone and Solrock, that nice little duo there, and also Absol, if you didn't pick one up on Route 14. So, we'll get back to that legendary in just a minute here, but for now, let's go and battle these other trainers and see if I get on my bike here to get her attention. Yeah, there we go. You heard my bike little jingling in the bell there. Alright, to battle up in a high up place. This is a perfect situation for an ace trainer such as I. Well, it's a perfect situation for me, too, because I got my flying type, already used to battling at high-up places. And she's got a Lopunny. Alright, so... Man, I'm telling you guys, my Pokemon are at a low level right now. I'm not even better than this random Ace Trainer. Level 41, I'm 3 levels lower. And I'm getting outsped by Lopunny, but yeah, I guess I could take that Jump Kick all day there. Let's use a Return, which does a whole lot of damage, and another one how to do it. Hey, you should be careful using Jump Kick with your Lopunny. You might accidentally just Jump Kick yourself right off the edge. Since you're in such a high up place right now, just go crashing down to the bottom. And no, my Unpheasant will not fly down to save you. I am not that nice of a person. Alright, and as close as I am to giving up a level, I will switch out, because, next up is Lampent, and how awesome would it be to go Lampent versus Lampent? So yeah, I'm gonna bring out my Lumiere, who I actually haven't used since evolving from a Litwick, so this is kind of exciting. But it's actually at the same level as me, only because my Lumiere is at an extra high level. But I gotta take a Hex there. That's a noob move, man! You ought to be using Shadow Ball. That will be like a one-hit KO for sure. Oh yeah, I actually wasn't even sure about that. I was mostly just talking crap, but dang, that was a nice shot right there. And we beat Ace Trainer Angie. To tell you the truth, I'm actually afraid of heights. Well, that explains a lot. Why are you up here anyways? You're probably just scared to death. Anyways, I don't know why I even got it. Oh yeah, I got on my bicycle to try to get her attention, to get her to look over. Whatever, anyways, there's a star piece. So you don't get this whole star, you just get a little piece of the star. And how awesome would it be right now to do some high diving all the way off into the water? Actually, honestly, you'd probably, like, crash your head into the sand. Probably too shallow, but it'd be kind of cool anyways. I wish you could jump off with your flying type and just have Unpheasant catch you and fly all around. That'd be kind of awesome. Oh, and by the way, look, you found a narrow path. Will you follow it? Yes, of course, because it's a hidden grotto. Alright, not so hidden if I found it that easily, but you can find yourself a tiny mushroom if you go inside, and of course, you can find all sorts of different items, different Pokemon, depending on, you know, the odds and the chances when you go in. So yeah, we got a tiny mushroom, and let's go down these stairs because, well actually, let me, ooh, shaking grass in front of me, but yeah, let me actually rearrange my team here, because this one is actually a rotation battle. So I want to make sure I have the right 3 Pokemon set up for this, and you know what, I think I'll keep Unpheasant. Claydol's at a pretty low level, so I'll put him up front, and why not Samurott as well? Can't go wrong with Samurott, especially not in a rotation battle. So yeah, let's get this thing started. For a second I thought I ran into a wild battle the second I went in the grass. I was like, what? No way! But yeah, we got a Pokemon Ranger, so let's begin. And yeah, you actually have a rotation battle and a triple battle up here. So right here we got Pokemon Ranger Daryl! He's got a Jolteon, Galvantula, and a Nose Pass, so yeah, a couple of electric types, so I think we should be able to deal with this pretty easily. Because we got Claydol, so you know, honestly, I'm just going to use Dig. I don't really care which Pokemon it attacks, because all of them it's going to probably do a good chunk to, so he's going to bring out his Nose Pass, which is such a ridiculous looking Pokemon, but it's going to whip up a Sandstorm. And yeah, Nose Pass, famous for having that giant funny looking nose, but oh, this is perfect. He's going to go to Jolteon, who's going to get nailed by a Dig, so super effective attack right there. Now, Jolteon has really good special attacking stats, but not too good of defenses, so pretty easy to put damage on, and I used an extra sensory this time around, but that should still do a good chunk to Galvantula. Kind of similar. Galvantula's fast, good special attack, but not the best at taking hits in the world. Nose Pass, on the other hand, can take hits all day long. That one's way more defensive, but still not as defensive as Voodoo over here. Claydol is just wrecking everybody. Still hasn't even taken a hit yet, and like, look at all the damage I'm doing to everyone. But finally gonna take a Rock Slide. Now, this is so funny. You see, like, the Sandstorms buffeting Pokemon from turn to turn. I love how just Peanut and Slayer are just fine. They're like, nope, Sandstorm's not hitting us, guys. We're not in the front. We're way back here. Yeah, the Sandstorm apparently has, like, a 2-foot radius, and that's, like, as much as it covers. Peanut and Slayer just back here perfectly fine. But yeah, Dig's working pretty nicely. He just keeps rotating over to more Pokemon that take a lot of damage from it. And there's another Sandstorm from Nose Pass, which Claydol doesn't really care about at all since I'm a ground type. Anyways, let's just keep using extra sensory here. Pin Missile's actually gonna hit this time. What's with the sound on Pin Missile? Listen to that. It seriously sounds like Stormtroopers are like shooting their guns or something. Like, how is that Pin Missile? How is that a bug type attack? Just sounds like Stormtroopers. Pew, pew, pew. But alright, that one's gonna take it out, so everyone gets some experience. Yeah, nice job, Slayer, nice job, Peanut. You're holding up strong back there, avoiding the Sandstorm, somehow. Anyways, Galvantula, you can't really... Oh, you're gonna switch over to Nose Pass. Well, alright, pick your poison. I guess you're gonna have to die either way, but... Yeah, one thing I actually forgot to do in between videos was teach myself TM29 Psychic. And Peanut got up to level 39 for all of his hard work just sitting back there. But yeah, Extrasensory isn't quite as powerful as Psychic, so I am meaning to give him that TM. I just haven't really got around to it yet. I'll probably do it when I stop in the next town, actually. Anyways, Galvantula, let's just do this instead. Slayer, why don't you go up there and thrash this thing to death? And all he really wants to do is Gastro Acid with Galvantula, which suppresses my ability, but not really too handy because, like, oh no, now I don't have my Moxie ability, but it doesn't matter because the battle's over. And Voodoo actually gets up a level, which is nice because he did all the work, and yeah, not a bad job at all. Oh no, the way I positioned my Pokemon was terrible! Yeah, dude, what are you thinking? You should have put your Jolteon on the right side, you fool! Anyways, yeah, that's that, and this guy's gonna give me a berry. Citrus berry, not bad, and Pokemon Rangers just love giving out berries. Like, maybe there's some universal law that says all Pokemon Rangers are required to give out berries, like, I don't know, either that or they're secretly giving us poisonous berries, like, huh, you beat me in battle? We'll see how you like this, sucker! But yeah, anyways, stop over in this house for a very awesome, valuable, rare item, and no, you don't get it from the old dude, no, you don't get it from the old lady, you get it from the young little kid playing with the Wingull, because that's Pokemon logic. The little boy is gonna have the awesome rare item. But yeah, let's get serious for a second. If you're playing Black 2, you're gonna get the Power Lens. If you're playing White 2, you're gonna get the Power Band. Both of these are awesome items. They're like steroids, practically. Let me explain. When you put them on your Pokemon, it will temporarily have their speed. So it's not permanent, just while the Pokemon has this item, their speed will be lowered in battle. But in exchange for that, the Power Lens will boost up special attack effort values, and the Power Band will boost up special defense effort values. That's pretty much just going to mean every time you gain up levels, you're going to get insane gains in that respective stat. Way more than if you never had the item at all. So, yeah, it will have your speed. Not too big of a deal. You know, put it on a slower Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. When you take off the item, the fact is, your speed will go back to normal, but your special attack or special defense, depending on which item you're using, will not be normal. You'll see incredible gains in that stat. So, yeah, not a bad idea. I could actually use the Power Lens on Magnezone and get a lot of extra special attack, or Chandelure later on in the game, you know. Same difference, I'll get some mad gains with my special attack. So, awesome item, make good use of it, and don't worry too much about the speed drop. A lot of people are shied away because of that. Not too big of a deal, realistically. Anyways, I'm trying to multitask right now and change up my team. I think I got it perfected because we do have a triple battle coming up, so... yeah, kind of a common theme to have a triple battle and rotation battle in the same route or the same cave or whatever, but I devised a little, a nice little plan here, and the annoying thing about triple battles and Samurott is that when I use Surf, it will attack one of my own kind, you know? I don't want to attack my own Pokemon with Surf, so what I did this time around was I put, Avian in the middle, and what will be cool about this is Avian can fly up, and then I can use Surf, and that way, Unfezant won't get nailed by a Surf and get knocked out, so... yeah, we've got a Larvesta, Flareon, and Vibrava here. Not too bad. The Surf should do a giant chunk to Vibrava and Flareon. I'll use Fly on Larvesta, and Slayer, you just go crazy with Thrash. Hit whoever you want. And yeah, I love when you use Thrash. It doesn't, like, let you choose a Pokemon to attack it on. You click yourself, and then you just go nuts with Thrash and just hit whoever you hit, I guess. So yeah, lucky Flareon gets nailed by the Thrash this time. But yeah, check out my super awesome plan going into work there. Now, Avian doesn't get hit by the Surf, so that's awesome. Flareon goes down. Vibrava takes a lot of damage, and look at me, gaining up levels while I'm in the sky. That's awesome. And here's an Earth Power, which straight up just looks like bombs are exploding underground, but... yeah, and oh, Larvesta's gonna use String Shots. Yeah, String Shot actually hits 2 Pokemon, so Avian gets to avoid it, and... let's finish it off this turn. Yeah, Vibrava's gonna be awesome in 6 more levels when it evolves into Flygon, but for now, it won't last too much longer. That Fly will take down Larvesta, and, yeah, Larvesta's one of those Pokemon that just gets, like, 10 times as powerful when it evolves, so luckily we only had to deal with the Larvesta that time around. And that Vibrava will go down as well. Alright, so there we go. Anyone else gonna get up a level? Oh, too bad. Too bad, so sad. No, I'm not mad. I've been catching Pokemon since I was a young lad. Alright, now let's not forget to get our Citrus Berry, but watch out, it's poisonous, it'll kill you. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully they don't actually kill you. That'd be pretty mean of those Pokemon Rangers, but let's roll over here and grab ourselves a blue shard. And by the way, there's a blue legendary Pokemon over the trees, and no, I haven't forgotten about it. We'll get to that in 1 second, but let's grab this other item over here on the other side of the rock. Dang it, dang it. Yeah, that's right, kids. Always use your repels, otherwise you'll run into wild Pokemon. And there's a Max Ether right there, and hopefully I don't run into another one before I get out of here. Of course. Alright, come on, make it out of the grass! Yeah, that's right, we're finally done with Route 13, and when you come up here on the north side, you're actually going to have a big old sign that says Route 13, but to the east side you have the giant chasm. You can't go there yet, don't even think about doing it, not even possible. And then we have Lacunosa to the west side, and down here we have the legendary Pokemon Cobalion, the Steel and Fighting type. So, in the next video tomorrow, I will come back and we'll take this thing down and eat it up for dinner, because I don't catch legendary Pokemon, I stir-fry them.